doing fine. It's a living life.
Namaste, my beautiful friends, and welcome back to the Way Om Yoga. Now, all month long, we are going to be focusing on the 7 Hermetic Principles and applying those principles to our yoga practice. Now, today we are going to explore the Law of Polarity, so the Law of Duality, so opposite energies, opposite frequencies, and combining those 2 frequencies to alchemize and create better harmony and balance within the body, mind, and spirit. Now, to echo that theme, we are going to practice sun and moon salutations today. So this could be used as a standalone practice, kind of a one and done for today, or if you want to repeat this many times over, I want to encourage you to do that as well, okay? Now, for today's class, you do not need any props, but if you need to grab those to better support you in your practice, go ahead and get those now and meet me at the front of your mat. We're going to go ahead and get started with some sun salutation. So making our way to the front edge of our mat, standing nice and firmly planted and rooted in Scadasana, mountain pose. On your next inhalation, let's go ahead and sweep those arms up and overhead. Exhale, we're gonna hinge forward at the waist, coming into forward fold. On your next inhalation, it's halfway lift. Now from here, my friends, I'm gonna give you some options. You can either meet me in downward facing dog, or if you wanna play around with the jump back through chaturanga, making your way into upward facing dog or cobra pose, I want to encourage you to take that option, okay? And then from here, we're all going to meet back in downward facing dog on our next inhalation. Good. Now from here, on your next inhale, go ahead and glance at the space in between your hands, and you can either walk to the front of your mat, maybe lightly hop, meeting back in that forward fold once again. Inhale, it's halfway lift. Exhale, let's come back into forward fold. On an inhale, we're gonna sweep both arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, we'll draw those hands together in front of our heart center. Well done, everyone. Now from here, I'm going to guide you through moon salutation. So to better achieve this, it would be helpful to go facing on the long way of your mat, and I'm going to go ahead and mirror you for this, okay? So on your next inhale, let's go ahead and bring both arms up and overhead, palms together, and then we're going to lean out and over towards the right wall here, creating a crescent shape within the body. Good. On your next inhalation, let's come back up. Exhale, we're going to step the feet out wide, coming into goddess pose here, okay? So creating that balance within the body, finding that duality throughout our practice. Beautiful. Now from here, on your next inhalation, we're going to reach out and over the right leg, coming into triangle. Good. We'll hold here for the inhale and exhale. Now listen carefully. On your next inhalation, step your back foot in just a touch. We're going to turn both hip points towards that right wall here, hinging out and over, coming into pyramid pose. Nice little touch here for the hamstring. Excellent. On your next inhalation, we're going to set that back knee down, the left leg comes down, and then we'll root to rise up on your next inhalation. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Now from here, friends, let's go ahead and plant both hands down. Now listen carefully. From here, we are going to make a transition into Scadasana, which is kind of like a lunging configuration. Now, I find that it's easier to approach this from Malasana squat. So for many of us, it might just be helpful to hang tight here until we get the other side, okay? But from my Malasana squat, I'm going to go ahead and kick out my right leg out to the side. So notice there's quite a degree of flexion, aka just a deeper bend in that standing leg here. So just be mindful of that, and if this is too much, just hang tight in that squat here just for a moment, okay? We're gonna hold for the inhale and exhale. Now on your next inhalation, we'll all meet in Malasana and we'll take this on the other side. So we're basically completing this entire cycle on the opposite side. So just like the cycles of the moon, right? We'll hold here for the inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Let's all come back into that squat here just for a moment, just to recalibrate. And then from here, we're going to repeat all that we just did on that one side on the opposite. So let's come back with the the right knee down this time. On your next inhalation, we'll root to rise up, coming into that low lunge. Excellent. Now from here, let's make our way into pyramid pose. So both hands come down. We'll step back onto the outer edge of that back foot. Good. pyramid pose. Good, come back to your breath on your next inhalation. Let's come into triangle, this time reaching out and over that left leg. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. And then from here, friends, let's go ahead and root to rise up. We'll once again come back into goddess pose. You can bring the hands together at heart center or maybe on the tops of the thighs for support. Beautiful. Now from here, let's go ahead and step both feet together. And then on your next inhalation, we'll bring both arms up. Once again, palms come to touch. We'll reach out and over towards that left side here. So completing that cycle of moon salutations. So again, I want to encourage you, if this is all the time that you have, let that be your time. But if you want to repeat this like multiple times, so the sun and moon salutations together, it has a very balancing effect on the body, a very calming, soothing effect. I hope that you enjoyed this very much. I will see you guys in the next video, and until next time, namaste.